What is going on today, guys? Two TVs are coming back with another And today, we are going to be doing another Talk About Food review video.
A what?
Food review video! What do we got today?
We got the new loaded nacho taco.
Oh yeah. You have the normal one.
I have the normal one.
I have the spicy one. Now this is only a freaking $1, guys. Only a freaking $1.
Before I got this, I already ate 2 of them, and it was quite dandy.
Oh yeah. Is it pretty good? Let me take a bite out of mine. Those seasoned chips. I'm not sure if those are spicy or not.
No, let's compare them right now. If you can get one out, they look like tiny little Doritos. Tiny little Doritos. How small they are.
Cody, you're not gonna believe this.
There's none on there?
They didn't put any in mine.
That might be a knock.
Ooh. Right now I'm just eating a taco.
A soft taco.
A soft taco with jalapenos on it. There's nothing special about this for me.
Alright.
I don't even have a single... That's crazy. That's the whole point of it, is to have that in there. If I were to rate this based on what I've gotten today, this would be 1. When you forget the most important point, like the most important part of the entire food.
That's true.
That gets a 1. 1.
Well,
but let me review it on past experience. This is for the people who want to have something that's spicy and something that's crunchy.
and cheap.
Those are the 3 demographics that you're trying to please. Mine specifically totally missed out on the crunch, but most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time you're going to have at least some crunch. Now I see what you're doing there. Now give them a little close-up of what you're doing.
Alright. I basically fold, because you know when you get it, it's like a taco, you know what I mean? So I fold the 2 ends like this together, and it makes like a mini burrito.
Now that's a point that's a point of criticism that I have. I think this would be better if it was in a burrito form.
Yeah.
You know what I say is, like, if you're gonna have just dropped it on the dashboard.
I did just drop it on the dashboard.
If you have something that has a soft shell, you might as well go all the way and just make it a burrito already. A burrito is easier and it's not as messy. If you're gonna have a soft taco that can just fold itself, why would you want to leave why would you want to ever leave part of your food open to the elements, you know? Like, it just all fall out. Whereas if it's all wrapped up nice and tight, it's going to be a lot easier to eat. For spicy fans, I think that it accomplishes the job enough. But the thing is the only thing that makes this one different from his is that it has jalapenos in it. I think it needs a little bit of something extra. It needs to have like a special jalapeno sauce in there, you know what I mean? Just something to make it, just to give it a little bit more kick, just to make it a little bit better.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a very fair assessment, Thomas, but the thing is, you can't ask for too much, because for $1, you're already given a lot. With $3, you can have 3 of these.
Yeah, you're right. That's a fair point. I guess I would say that it does accomplish the crunch and the spice. Of course, it accomplishes the cheapness factor.
I think it's fantastic. Especially, this one's very juicy as well, but the crunch, the chips aren't soggy at all. So it's fantastic. The contrast is beautiful. Mm-hmm. And there's I think there's either a cheese sauce or maybe just some extra juice pushed into the meat or something.
Yeah.
That's really giving it the extra oomph. You know what I mean?
It's juice injected.
Juice injected. It's difficult to compare this to other things, but developing in its own category, I think is easily a 9.
9.
Or a 10. Even maybe a 10. If it was a perfect one, maybe even a 10, just because of the price ratio. Because I'm not exactly a cheap person, but goodness me, this is wonderful pricing. Wonderful pricing. I mean, the only place I could see they would have a better deal would maybe be McDonald's, but, you know, McDonald's isn't Taco Bell. Am I right, Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
So I think my final is going to be a 9. A good 9.
I would say this does definitely have its place on the menu. You have the Beefy Crunch Burrito. I think this is better than the Beefy Crunch Burrito. The Beefy Crunch feels dry to me. There's not enough in it. But like with this, it's like there's a decent bit in there that you can really enjoy. Those chips are not the same as what they have in a Beefy Crunch. These are seasoned chips.
They're made specifically for this, I believe. I've never seen these before.
Yeah, so they're like mini Doritos or something. So like I think that this is better than the Beefy Crunch, but I think that this would be definitely a 10 food if you were to turn this into a burrito.
Like a mini roll-up, it'd be beautiful. Plus, I believe what he was saying, the Beefy Crunch burrito also has rather a bit of fatigue. Once you're because it is significantly bigger than this, not too much bigger, but it's significantly bigger than this. And then once you keep eating it, once you get toward the end, it starts to get a little cold and stuff like that. And it's just, it adds a little too much fatigue. You understand what I'm saying? This, I can eat this entire thing and be completely ready for the next one. I can eat it back to back to back.
Yeah, and the fact that it's only $1. The thing is I spend about $20 every time I come here, so I can literally get like 20 of these and just like eat them.
You can feed a family with working like 20 hours a week at a minimum wage job.
I know, and if you're in a third world country, you can feed 2 families. I don't think that this is a 10 because it's not a burrito. I'd say, and I don't think it's the best thing that they've ever come out on the menu before.
Oh, of course.
For a limited time item. You have to be realistic here. I mean, like, am I gonna put it at the level of like a triple layer burrito or something?
Oh yeah. Or a double gordita.
Or yeah, the double gordita crunch. Like, I don't know if it really reaches that for me, even though those are more expensive.
Yeah.
I'd say that this food is probably like a solid 7.
7?
Yeah, I'd say a 7.
Wow.
Especially, maybe it's because I'm a little bit tainted how they didn't give me those. They didn't give me those.
The crunchies.
Yeah, the crunchies. They didn't give me those, so I may be a little bit tainted in that way.
Yeah.
But I think that this is a 7. If you made it a little bit more expensive, added some more spice in there, turned it into a burrito, now you're getting a 10. But I mean, I think
you're asking too much. I think you're asking too much, Thomas. I think you might be asking too much.
I don't think it's the best thing they've come out with.
Well, it's not. But the reason that they're ranked so high is because of the quality of food that comes from Taco Bell is just so staggering.
Yeah.
It's staggering.
We rated the rattlesnake burrito. You rated it a 7. I said it was a 7.5. I think that the rattlesnake burrito is actually better than this. That's why I'm giving it a 7, in my opinion.
And that's fair. That's a fair assessment, but I don't know. I think I'd prefer to eat this over the rattlesnake burrito. We can kind of concur.
Concur. To be of the same opinion. Agree.
On a statement that it is a quality item.
Yeah, I'd say
it really does deserve its own place in the menu. Truly.
I just say it's a little bit lower rating, probably a 7. You're giving it a 9, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for our Taco Bell food.
2,000 years later.
Yeah!